In early 2023, while you were probably trying to figure out why groceries cost double and your rent just jumped again, someone else was quietly doing the opposite of what everyone expected. Her name is Emma Chen. She was 27, living in a small apartment in Seattle, working full-time at a grocery store. No rich parents, no viral TikTok side hustle, just a normal person who managed to save $25,000 in 1 year. Let that sink in. While most people were drowning in bills and giving up on saving anything at all, she was building wealth in silence. No flashy credit card points, no extreme couponing, and she didn't move to a cabin in the woods either. So how did she do it? What does she know that you don't? That's the mystery we're going to solve. And by the end of this video, you might start asking yourself a new question. What if you're closer to financial freedom than you think? Because if Emma pulled this off in the middle of a financial storm, maybe you can too. Let's be honest. Right now, you're not alone if you've been feeling like your money disappears the second it hits your account. In the past year alone, prices have surged globally. Gas, up. Rent, up. Even your favorite snacks suddenly feel like luxury items. In the US, inflation cooled a little in late 2024, but it's still high enough to squeeze your wallet. In Canada and the UK, rent prices hit all-time highs. Energy bills? Don't even ask. A recent global survey showed that over 60% of Gen Z and millennials say they're living paycheck to paycheck, just like you might be. Student loans are back. Groceries cost more than eating out. And even basic fun, like going to the movies or grabbing coffee, feels like a budget risk. That's what makes Emma's journey so wild. She didn't work 100 hours a week. She just saw the same world you're living in right now and made a different choice. While most people adjusted their goals downward, Emma quietly figured out how to stack $25,000. You're about to see how she did it and how you could too. Here's where Emma did something most people don't. Instead of asking, how much can I save after I spend? She flipped the question completely. How much do I have left to spend after I save? That one shift changed everything. Every time her paycheck hit, she auto-transferred 40% into a separate high-yield savings account she couldn't easily touch. It felt uncomfortable at first. You might think, how could anyone live off just 60% of a grocery store salary? But here's the trick. She never saw that 40%. So her brain adjusted. You probably do the opposite. Most people do. They spend first, save later, and then wonder why there's never anything left. Emma treated saving like a bill, non-negotiable. She also gave her money meaning. Each savings bucket had a name. Freedom Fund, Emergency Exit, Dream Life Fund, not just savings. You know how much easier it is to save when you're not just moving money, but building your own future?
She even gamified it.
Printed a tracker, celebrated $1,000 milestones with $0 celebrations, like homemade cake and a solo dance party. It wasn't easy, but it was simple. And if you can shift how you see money, the way you use it might follow. Let's be real. You've probably seen all the usual advice. That's not what Emma did. She went deeper,
Smarter, and a little sneakier.
Here's what really helped her save $25,000 when almost everyone else was barely breaking even. 1. Silent side hustles no one talks about. Emma didn't drive Uber or do food delivery. Instead, she built digital side income streams quietly without ever leaving her apartment. She started flipping AI-designed digital planners on Etsy. Using free tools, she created custom templates for students, remote workers, and moms. One viral listing made her $723 in a single month. She also offered microservices on Fiverr. If you've ever written a cringy about me section, you know how valuable that is. No degree, no big brand, just her laptop and a willingness to try. 2. The forgotten refund hack. Emma joined a Reddit thread where people shared how they got back money from old subscriptions, insurance overpayments, and unused deposits. Emma checked old utility bills, insurance accounts, and subscriptions. She got $212 back just by asking. You probably have money sitting out there too, but no one tells you to look for it. When's the last time you checked? 3. The fake cancel trick. You ever try canceling Spotify or Audible and get offered a discount? Emma used this trick on nearly every paid app. Before canceling, she'd click the "I'm leaving" button and wait. More than half the time, most of the time, they offered her a discount to stay. She called it playing financial chicken. 4. No spend adventure weekends. Instead of cutting joy, she replaced it. Every Saturday, she'd challenge herself to spend $0. Free museum days, walking tours, park picnics. You could do this too. Just Google free events near me and make it a game. Saving money doesn't have to feel like punishment. Emma made it feel like a secret mission, and you can steal every single one of her tactics. Here's something Emma did that almost no one else was doing at the time. She used AI like a team of unpaid interns. Seriously, she treated AI as her business partners. Write product descriptions for her Etsy listings. Generate ebook content she could bundle and sell. Then she used Canva to make everything look polished. Zero design experience needed. You might think, I'm not creative or I'm not techie. Neither was she. But she told herself, if AI is free, I'd be crazy not to use it. She even made a mini passive income stream selling one-page PDF summaries of popular finance books, then designed and sold through Gumroad. Total income from AI-powered side hustles in 2024? Over $6,000. Not bad for someone who started with $43 in her account. You don't need to build an empire overnight. You just need to start using the tools that are already right in front of you. And right now, you have access to the same AI Emma used. So what's stopping you? Here's what no one tells you about saving money. It's not just numbers, it's emotions. And Emma felt all of them. There were days when she wanted to quit, when her friends invited her out, and she said no for the 5th time in a row. When her boyfriend called her obsessed with money and left. When she looked around and wondered, am I missing out on life just to build a bank balance? You felt that too, haven't you? The guilt, the doubt, the frustration of doing the right thing while watching others spend freely and still seem okay. Emma cried the night she hit $10,000. Not because she was rich, but because she finally felt safe. That number meant she had choices. She didn't have to stay at a job she hated. She didn't have to fear emergencies. She didn't have to keep pretending everything was fine. Saving gave her more than money. It gave her freedom. And if you've ever felt trapped by your finances, you know that freedom is priceless. You might think this is all about money, but it's really about power. The power to choose how you live. Automation beats motivation. Willpower fades. Systems don't. Emma's savings happened automatically, so she didn't rely on discipline every week. Every dollar saved is a dollar of freedom. Think about it. Money you save isn't just sitting. It's buying back your time, your options, your peace of mind. The best return on investment? Plugging your leaks. You don't need a genius stock pick. Just stop losing $100 per month to random subscriptions and impulse buys. You don't need a 6-figure job. You need a 6-figure mindset. Emma didn't earn more. She just used it differently. Most people think saving is about cutting back, but Emma flipped it. For her, saving was about building up freedom, confidence, self-worth. And maybe that's the shift you need too. Because when you stop seeing money as something that slips through your fingers and start seeing it as something you can shape, that's when everything changes. Not someday, but now. Emma doesn't work at the grocery store anymore. In October 2024, she gave her 2 weeks' notice. Not because she hated her job, but because she didn't need it anymore. Her savings gave her choices. Her side hustles? Now her main hustle. She runs virtual workshops teaching people like you how to start digital side gigs, budget simply, and use AI to earn more without burnout. She's on track to hit $50,000 in savings by mid-2025, and she's planning her first international trip paid in cash. The best part? She still uses the same beat-up laptop, shops secondhand, and hosts no-spend weekends with friends. She didn't change who she is. She just stopped letting money control her. And now she helps others do the same. You don't have to save $25,000 this year. But what if you saved $500 more than you thought you could? What if you stopped living on autopilot and started building something that belongs to you? Emma's journey isn't about being lucky or perfect. It's about deciding this is enough. Enough fear. Enough waiting. Enough feeling like you're behind. Right now, you have access to tools, tech, and tactics that didn't exist 5 years ago. AI, digital side gigs, smart savings apps, communities that lift you up. You're not stuck. You're just one choice away from momentum, because your future isn't some far-off thing. It begins the moment you decide to own it. And just like Emma, you absolutely can. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next.